Good morning, my loves. It's Sunday. I'd like to take a minute here and express my deep gratitude for you and your love and your generosity. I appreciate all the birthday celebrations. Thank you. I gotta tell you, it has been an experience this year. A very profound experience this year. Yeah. And I mean, I guess my birthday was on Wednesday. Today's Sunday. So I've had time to move through the experience. And what an experience. I was blessed with a sensational breakdown that was met with a sensational breakthrough. And it has, here's how that feels. I feel like, you know, when you, sorry, itchy butt. You know, when, let's think about this for a second. Dirty windows. I got to clean my windows because my windows were dirty. You know, like there was a part of my house that was dirty. And it feels clean. Now, and man, what it took to create that. And like, I know that the universe has my back and offers me these experiences so that I can clean my house, so that I can enjoy my best. And, you know, sometimes that gunk and that dirt in your house carries some clout, carries some value, is just carrying some energy and carrying some weight. And obviously it feels amazing to liberate yourself from that. Yeah, it does. And I can move freely, more freely now. Okay, so we acknowledge the rewards, and the rewards are powerful, and so powerful, in fact, that they compel me every time. And I wouldn't be doing myself a service, nor you, if I didn't describe the experience itself, because that was painful. Yeah, it was 2 whole days. And in that exquisite pain, one day I tapped out. I just didn't talk to anybody. I just didn't do anything. And that was my actual birthday. You know, day of. I was so in my... I couldn't even speak. I didn't have anything nice to say. I was in exquisite pain. And I spent the whole day crying because I know that's what it takes to let it go, right? Like, if I was to hold that energy in the frustration phase, then that's not moving, right? So it goes from like rage and frustration to sadness and despair. And so like, even if that wasn't the flow of the feeling, what I know about feelings is that they come and they go when I offer them the space to show up peacefully and with love and generosity. So I was aware of my rage and frustration. And I was like, okay, there's a reason I feel this way. So feel this way. And I'm going to be quiet about it, because that's what it means to show up for myself with love and generosity, which means like I get to feel these feelings. Do I want to feel these feelings in the face of other people that will experience that? No, that's for me alone. And so I take a beat, folks. I move inwards. I hunker down. I choose hermit phase. I choose peace and serenity for however long it takes. And that journey took like a whole 24 hours, and know that it definitely continued. And I had my one last day of training in the most beautiful training program, and I didn't want to miss it. So what did I do? I put my big girl panties on, and I said, energy, heart, soul, We know we're in this. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going to put you on pause for just a second. And by a second, I mean like 8 hours. So I put myself together. I got in my car. I was carpooling. I was picking up one of my teammates. I was crying in the car. And then I really pointedly asked myself, please, just shush my feelings for a little bit. I will come back to you, feelings. I love you. I love you, feelings. I want to feel you. I'm coming back. Give me some space. Picked up my human, went into the training, shifted my energy for 7 hours. I actually had a really wonderful time and laughed. And it was celebratory and it was amazing. And then I got back in my car and came home and surrendered to my feelings. And I still didn't talk to anybody in my world. No. I mean, I talked to the people in my coaching program. But I didn't have any energy on them. The rest of my world I did. And so came home, took the rest of the day. And then the next day I was like, okay, I'll talk to people. And, I was like, I wanted to shift out of this stuff now. And I had moved through the wicked pain and into the space where I get to articulate, right? And however long that takes me is however long it takes me. And I'm still in that phase, know that. That was Friday. So I'm in the 3 days of articulation, which is like, I don't feel that pain anymore. Thank you, feelings. I don't feel that sadness anymore. Thank you, feelings. I don't feel that rage or that frustration anymore. Thank you, feelings. And why? Is because when they showed up for me, I showed up for them. Meaning, I responded to this experience happening. I took action that was in alignment for me and for others by saying, the world, no love for the world right now. I got to put it all here. And I took the measures and the actions in kind, right? So if I know I get to fuel this, focus on this, focus in, be about this, then it can't be about anybody else, or it won't be about anybody else. So why would I bring anybody else in, right? Why would I be nurturing myself, soothing myself, loving myself, and show up for other human beings? No, I'm not enrolled in that game. Because as long as you are intentionally looking after you, you ought to be looking after you. So I looked after me. I have moved through the hardship into the new ship. Yeah, feels great. And so I would share with you the revelations, and I don't think that's really relevant in this conversation. I think it's my process, my viewpoint, my intention, my delivery, my action, my aligned action, my inspired action that you get to land and resonate with, and know that everything is a choice, right? Like when I was going through the experience, I'm like, I choose my feelings here and now. Okay, Paula, let's feel these feelings. As exquisitely painful as they were, there was something there for me. My house was dirty. Now it's clean. Now I feel lighter and brighter and cleaner. Like, why wouldn't I choose that? Why wouldn't I choose that? And so I am gracious enough to be calm and cool in the moment of a sensational breakdown, because I'm certain of the breakthrough whenever it happens. So even though it feels exquisitely heinous in any given space, I know it moves because everything moves. I can allow it or I can resist it. I choose to allow it.